And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the imho.love show. I'm Lou Angelwolf. This is Mike Murburg. And here we are in beautiful Area 52, Darby Ranch, Florida. Yeah, it's the 2nd of September. A lot of places in the world, the Northeast United States, out west, up northwest, they're starting to get that September thing. They're starting to get that little crispness in the air, perhaps, and even some places they may even see a leaf turning color. But not here, folks. Not in West Central Florida. We still got, I don't know, another 8 weeks.
Yeah.
6-8 weeks.
Yeah. We're having color changes though.
Yes.
But because of the nature of the fauna down in the flora down here, they don't change color gradually. They go from like green to dark brown, and they die and they fall on the ground.
Yeah.
That all happens in like 12 hours. You know.
Actually, though, with the advent of this last summer, the license plates are changing color down here. It's very nice. See all the different license plate colors.
They're changing from blue to red.
Yeah, a lot of New York tags down here. A lot of New York tags these days.
We can make money. We can make money here.
Where you at? I don't need another impact fee. Actually, though, that impact, when you change to Florida tags, there's like a $400, hey, welcome to Florida fee.
Yeah, they call it an impact fee because it impacts you.
It's right in a wallet.
It's like, wow.
Yeah, but you know what, guys from New Jersey, they're like, whatever.
It's another tax. Let me go to business. As long as you don't take my income.
They got a very easy groove on that. Well, welcome to the show, folks. imho.love, in my humble opinion, .love. Very special show this week. We have Dr. Bob Davis on, who's a neuroscientist and a friend of the Murbs here, and incredible guy. And he's coming on at the 7:45 mark Eastern time, and Mike has some great notes, and we're going to shoot them right up on here onto the screen, and we got the camera pointed over here. It's going to be a little homemade, but the speakers right here, it's omnidirectional. So hopefully it'll pick up everything, and you may want to turn your sound up a little bit, but it's all looks like it's going to flow pretty good. It worked okay in the test trial.
Yeah, we're trying the new technology, though. It's kind of funny. Talk about waves, because we're testing this out. Lou turns on his phone and calls in, this is our new call-in monitor, so our guests are going to appear here. It's been a while. We haven't done this since we were actually in the radio station.
Right.
Yeah, so we're just building it up around here.
This is the most low-tech show.
It's like a 6-year-old iPad. It's like there are children. This is so unsophisticated they can't even.
Why are we resisting this technology so much? Does it? I mean, we're working guys. We can afford a couple of G's worth of equipment.
Right. Well, we like to. Well, we only drive old cars too. Where we collect classics.
We do drive old cars. We like shit paid for. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Well, that's the nature of slavery, though.
Yeah.
Slavery still exists.
Yep.
And it does in its most bizarre forms, but it still exists as a financial slavery. It's just changed its
debt
approach.
slaves.
That's all. It's
just
debt slavery.
Debt slaves.
Still the same slavery. You've got to get up and work if you want to eat, and the man says so. You know?
Just that your fences are a little wider.
Right, and the problem is people get they in schools and in life, poverty is generational. There's a reason it's generational is because those who know how to make money pass that on to their kids, and those who don't.
Right.
Okay, so there's no schools other than the school of life that teaches you how to budget, how to pay your rent, how to how not to kite checks. Well, they should teach that in school. They should teach something useful like that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, it's kind of hard to corral. I've often reflected about us as being like free-range debt slaves.
Right.
Okay, we can wander around and do what we do, But if you really do want to participate, I mean, you've got to join in to some degree, and it just depends on what your creature levels are. You know, I mean, you can get along and participate at many levels.
Well, on the other hand, too, if you think you own property, think again. You know,
oh, you don't own anything.
You don't pay your car insurance. You get arrested, you lose your car, you lose your freedom.
Yep.
Okay, you don't pay your taxes on your real estate.
Yeah.
You lose your real estate. Doesn't matter how much it's worth. You don't pay your taxes, it's gone.
You own nothing.
You know, right?
You pay a surcharge, and sometimes if you pay the surcharge, it lets you renegotiate the sale of the said item.
Right. Well, as long as you have a life estate and something, you can be happy.
You have a what?
A life estate and something, you can be happy. What they're saying with the big reset, you know, is you won't own anything and you will be happy. It was like, I don't think so. It's like, I need a couple things to be happy, and if somebody else owns them, I'm not happy.
Yeah,
it's real simple, you know.
This decade, we learned sharing.
Yeah, I'd like to have my own toilet.
It's one of those things.
You
know, if you never had it, coming from that end,
right.
It all seems fine.
Right.
You know, regular food, regular shelter, for a lot of people is a huge move up the world.
Yeah.
You know?
They don't know how good they have it, though, anyway. I've been reading a book, Blood in the Snow. It's
Blood in the Snow.
If I haven't sent it to you, well, on video, on audio. I travel, so I listen on audio.
Yeah.
And it's the life story of an 18-year-old German soldier who in 1942 gets sent to the Russian front and survives.
Oh, my.
And then he, goes to the Eastern Front. Then he goes to the Western Front, survives it, and they send him back to the Eastern Front again.
Three trips.
Yeah. You talk about tough.
Wow.
You don't know tough until you got a tank that's trying to crush you, going round and around in circles, and you're in a bunker. And then after that, the Soviet army comes and overruns your position. Yeah, we got it easy.
Oh, we got it real, dude. I mean, I guess I have the warrior spirit. I guess it's in there. I mean, but I got to tell you, I got to look for the switch.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight.
You're too much a Tao. And Lao Tzu teaches, he said, better to be a warrior who farms than a farmer who's unable to do battle.
Better a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
There you go.
Yeah. I say that all the time.
Absolutely right. You know. So be prepared, but there's no reason to use it, and that's why we're here. Is to use that. Is to we base our existence on love and compassion and unity consciousness, and with the understanding the reality that there's a yin and a yang in absolutely everything, all the way down to the subparticle level.
Yep.
Okay, and that's what we're going to talk about with Bob today. So,
man, that's going to
about another 6 or 7 minutes. We're going to light on up and head on in.
Hey, I'll take a little trip around when we get Bob on. Let me know if the sound is okay. I don't know what I could do to change it, but we'll make sure the sound's okay.
Yeah, we'll do the best we can.
Yeah,
this is
we're low tech old dudes.
Yeah, this is like NASA '60s technology being used in the year 2021.
The husky hippies espouse.
That's right. It's the best we got.
So, and it is good. It's good. And folks, I mean, you could talk endless hours about everything that's going on. But just remember, everything that seems like a distraction is, everybody's up in arms because Joe Rogan took ivermectin and whatever.
Good for him.
Yeah. The guy had control over his life?
Yeah, and the guy comes out 3 days later on being ivermectin, and he's like, and he's fighting mixed martial arts again.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to believe the story anymore that this isn't defeatable by something we already have.
Sure. Well, that's, there's the narrative that continues to chime and about, all these various treatments you should have, and there's a lot of people who have succumbed to the rhythm and the beat of the narrative that they've been convinced, and there's other people resisting the rhythm and the beat of the narrative, and they're repelling or rebelling or ignoring. But either way, both people are doing what they're told.
Yeah, like in Australia. You see a lady got arrested for a post on Facebook saying, "I can't believe we're getting locked down like this."
Yeah.
That's essentially what,
And that,
that's nuts.
it is nuts. But here's the other thing. From what dimension does that information come? Is that, it could be especially designed to make you feel exactly like that.
Yeah.
It may not even be true. It could be just a whatever, just another, because whoever controls the news controls the narrative, and whoever controls the narrative controls a majority of the people.
Yeah, the way you think.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch it.
Well, exactly. And,
as much as I possibly can.
Well, when you go to get Chinese food, they have to have it on. So,
Yeah.
So when you go get Chinese takeout, they always got the news.
Yeah, you always got.
It's like I was in a good mood when I got here.
You always got Fox at Denny's,
Fox at Denny's.
I eat here because
Take a look at your life, people.
I eat here.
You're watching Fox News at Denny's.
I eat here because I like the TV.
Oh, Doris.
Oh, well, we got a couple minutes left. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the imho.love show. I'm Lou Angelwolf. That's Mike Murburg. We're here. This is a special Thursday night. I had a gig last night, and this was a better schedule for Dr. Bob Davis.
When can they watch it? This is on your Facebook channel, right?
My Facebook right now.
Which is which one?
Lou Angelwolf.
Okay, there you go.
It's right now.
Okay, so you got to tune in
and
to
then
Lou
Kathy,
Angelwolf to watch.
yeah, and Kathy puts it up on imho.love and BitChute and Podbean and YouTube, and feel free to like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do with this. It's non-monetized. Nobody owns us. We're rebels, Dottie. So
we're free men.
Free men. Giving away our information. Some of it's pretty valuable. Some of it's just two old husky hippies just rambling on. But not tonight, folks. Not tonight. We have special guest, Dr. Bob Davis. And
Bob is a neuropsychologist, a neurophysiologist.
A neuropsychologist and a neurophysiologist.
Well, technically he's a sensory neurophysicist. But
a sensoring neurophysicist.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And he was a professor of neuroscience, got his PhD in neuroscience at Ohio State University, and he was a professor at the State University of New York, upstate. And I met him at my first attendance to a free lecture, Foundation for Research and Extraterrestrial Encounters and Extraordinary Experiences. That's a tough one to say. They should put that in comedy class. Try to say that one quick.
Like the six sheep sick.
And the Peter, whatever that thing went. They used to teach that at Juilliard in their acting school. So
tongue twisters?
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
Yeah, Robin Williams had to master it before they let him graduate.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I see that. I see that.
So what else we got on? Bob's going to be on in a minute. I met him first at that lecture, and it was a brief meeting. I think he's one of the best lecturers I have ever seen in my life, and I've seen some great ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he can get up in front of a crowd and explain himself so clearly, and connect the dots. Literally connect the dots for you that it would make you wish that you had majored in science and graduated with a degree so you could be as eloquent and as smart and as sharp as he is.
Yeah, I was watching some stuff on his website today. It's bobdavisspeaks.com, just like it sounds, bobdavisspeaks.com. He's got some great stuff out there, and this is a very high-end guest, but we don't...
Yeah, we haven't had a guest like this since like Joseph Burks a couple of years ago.
Yeah, we had Simeon Hine.
Yeah.
And
we're still doing the same stuff. We're still talking about the same stuff.
Well, it's all in the same rotation.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of rotations, this is the weekend for our CE5 here at Darby Ranch.
Yeah, almost 40 people coming.
We got 40 people coming.
Almost 440 members this week.
Think of all the casseroles, Mike.
I put out a message. Yeah, just got to get a freezer.
We need a freezer now?
But yeah, I got well, I got one cleaned out.
Okay.
But we got. I've encouraged them to carpool now because we can only fit like 36 cars here.
Wow.
So people are going to have to start carpooling if they come. When that comes, I mean, we can have more people up here. I really like it when we get the second, third, and fourth timers up here. They know what they're doing, and they help the younger guys.
What a wonderful group of people.
Yeah.
It really, really is. Where are we at on time?
Oh, we got to start. So.
Okay. Are we waiting on...
No, I'll call Bob.
Oh, you're calling him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Let's see.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. And what I always do when I need to fill time, I'll tell you a joke. This old guy's walking down the hallway of his nursing home. He stops in the middle of the hallway and he goes, "Oh no, I've forgotten how old I am." There's an old lady sitting there. She goes, "I'll tell you how
Hi,
old
Bob.
you are."
Hi there.
Good. We're gonna
Good
do
to
it.
see you.
We're gonna do a testing 1, 2, 3. So let me set you up, and
Let's see how that looks. How you doing, Bob? It's Lou.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Almost. All right. Hey, that looks pretty good. That's kind of a split screen thing.
yeah,
Looks nice.
not bad for 1960s technology.
Wait a minute, but that's shooting back at me.
Yeah, that's why you got to sit over here. See, yeah, and that everybody.
No, the camera's pointing this way.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay.
There you go.
All right. As long as the show's on there. Okay. All right. I get it now.
See,
Okay.
there you go, Lou.
Wowee.
I knew you.
That was a lot of angles, man.
That's what you get for studying Latin in high school, you know.
Yes. Well, welcome, Bob. Thank you for joining us, man. We're really quite jazzed to have your input this week. It's a fun show. It's a fun show, man. We do CE5 extraterrestrial stuff, new consciousness,
Remote viewing, you know.
remote viewing, all the fun stuff.
It's been a while since we've had a guest on. Joe Burks, Nancy